Hi everyone, it's Blue Lucy. It is February 15th, 2023, and I'm here with a general card reading of the day. So if you find this, maybe something will resonate for you. If not, no worries, leave the rest. Today's reading is it feels agitated to me, and honestly, the day kind of felt a little agitated as it went on. Like, not agitated in a bad way, but right before I started recording this video, there were like sirens going off, and I feel like that kind of speaks to the energy of the cards that I pulled for tonight's reading, which there's so much spring energy, so much creative. Look at all these, they're all wands. All of these are wands. And since I'm using a couple different decks, the deck I used yesterday, the Princess of Spring popped up again. So yesterday we talked about you have this idea that's a good idea and you're going after your dreams, something that expands your horizon. You're ready to maybe take the next step in something, or maybe you have a project you want to launch off the ground, or just take it to the next level. So that card popped up again tonight. I love when this happens. It's so cool. And this is also, spring is also Wands energy. So Wands is spring energy. So there's a lot of creative stuff just coming to the surface. Ace of Wands, creative stuff coming to the surface. Five of Wands, kind of the agitation that kind of comes with new things coming up. So maybe you're learning something new, you have to get used to something. This card is like, it shows these kids play fighting with these staffs, and it looks like they're like learning. They haven't used them too many times, and they're still getting used to like, oh, how they work. And so this new energy is kind of bringing in like, oh, how does this work? Oh, this doesn't work right. Let's try this way. It's kind of like that. So you're like trying some things, figuring out what works. Eight of Wands, again, more activity in the direction of your goals, of your dreams. This is stuff happening. And in this card, the Two of Wands, we have this person kind of looking over their, oh my God, you can't see it, but I have a bunny nudging my knee right now. It's so sweet. Anyway, Two of Wands, this guy is looking over his land. He's seeing all the good things that he's worked for. Oh my God, those bunny nudges, you can't see them, but they're there. Okay, I have bunnies and they're great. Bunnies are great. Anyway, distraction. Distraction. So Two of Wands. So you have things that you've achieved. So this card, this energy is like kind of like taking inventory of what you have. You have the world here. This is yours, but there's also a sense of like maybe things are too big. You're a little overwhelmed. There's some things that, like with the good, there's been the bad. So this is the complete picture, good with the bad, where to go from here. And along with that is the moon. So there's changes happening in your life. So this is also kind of like reflection. And this other card I pulled, Sacred Space. So these are cards of reflection. There's things happening, and you want to take time to digest them. So things are going to keep happening. They don't need to happen overnight, and they won't. So this is something that's going to develop over weeks and months. So taking the time to really get grounded in yourself, especially if you feel overwhelmed, because there's a lot happening. There's a lot happening. So take moments to reflect and kind of get back in touch with yourself, so you know the best way to go next, because there are changes happening. And yesterday was a great reading. This Princess of Spring idea, this thing that's in the works here, is a good idea, and it's something to follow. So this is a long-term project, and you want to make sure that you give it what it deserves, right? There was also a lot of indicators of success yesterday. So picking another card right now. The Hermit came up yesterday too. So yesterday this was a mentor or someone that could help you. This also, there's been a lot of serious, and I love the doing your work in silence energy. Because then, people don't always know you're doing it. And then when you come out with the finished the product, people are like, oh my God, like, when did you do that? So the Hermit is also maybe finding a mentor or someone to help you with an area that you're not familiar with. Like me, it would be these freaking videos. I'll get better. But the Hermit, so yes, also a mentor, but also like reflecting, taking time to reflect. So making sure you spend enough time by yourself, replenishing, getting in touch with yourself, because you have the answers inside of you. So capitalizing on that. Whoa. Ooh, easy does it. So take your time. This isn't something you need to rush with. Again, a long-term project has its ebbs and flows, has its ups and downs. There's going to be initiation periods. There's going to be times of activity, times of pausing. So this is saying that there's a need to just pause, take a pause when this overwhelming energy is going on, and just come back in touch with yourself. And I'm going to end there. Because we're already at almost 7 minutes. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.